Okay, we start dealing with the first standard in the area of institutional accreditation. And this first standard has to do with identity and purpose.
The DNA of an institution is involved in at least a couple of areas. One, in the fact that it is evangelical. The word evangelical is right in the middle of the ICET acronym. And it is also a tertiary institution, an institution of higher education.
Yeah, so the standard, in a very short way, it says is that institutions need to have a clearly formulated statement of identity and purpose. So this has to do with the quality of a school, that you clearly identify who you are as a school, and the elements that Paul has mentioned. And together with that comes a statement of purpose. What is the actual purpose of a particular school? Now, there can be many different kinds of school. You've seen plenty of schools around the world, Paul. Many purposes, such as
the type of leaders that they're trying to train for the context in which they're operating. And those contexts can be extremely varied, from the Middle East to Africa to Asia and North America, Latin America, and so forth around the world.
Yeah, at some schools, their purpose is to operate at a very basic introductory level to train lay people for lay ministry. Other theological schools, their purpose is to train doctoral students to be high-level scholars. So obviously, and some schools try to do many things. So to have a clearly formulated statement of identity and purpose is really a key component for quality assurance.
This document is also called often mission statement, another piece of vocabulary that is used. It means basically the same thing.
Yeah, and so the kind of evidence that accreditors would look for going into a school would be mission statements. And by the way, this is linked perhaps to the next point, but it's really, really important that the identity, purpose, and mission statement of a school then aligns with the strategic plan and with the budget of a school. So to make sure that we're going in the right direction of our mission, the strategic plan, budget, and other issues are clearly very important to be aligned.
And of course, the evangelical part of the identity of an institution is mainly attested to by its statement of faith, although we want to see that statement of faith integrated into every aspect of the institution's operation.
Yeah, we did talk about that actually. I have a thing about statements of faith, I mean, a good thing, but often I feel that there's so much more about our identity that's not just our sort of cognitive adherence to very important doctrinal elements, typically the Trinity, Christology, what we believe about the Bible. But just as important for our identity as Christians is our identity in terms of our character, or our values. And so we've also embedded this into the standard here, that a school, in expressing its identity, not only articulates that in terms of doctrines, but also in terms of a broader identity as a Christian community.
So you can see that the issue of a statement of faith goes far beyond lip service, assent to a document, but integration within the very fabric of the institution.
Right, so we're trying to keep this down to 3 minutes, so don't get us going. This was the first standard, identity and purpose.